Today on Bill Cooks, we're cooking a tri-tip. Now, it may be known as a triangle tip steak, a tri-tip roast, a Santa Maria steak, but it's all basically the same thing. It comes from the end of the muscle. This is something that historically had been thrown away, but a couple of enterprising butchers came up with a plan. Now, this used to be cheap. They're about 3 pounds, and it is $24. This used to be a $10 piece of meat, which is why everyone loved it. Now, it has a really nice fat back on this thing, and you might have to trim that if it's really, really hard. They're getting better about trimming these. If you pick one up at the grocery store, they used to be pretty loose with their trimming and leave a lot extra on there. So, fully untrimmed, this thing's 5 pounds. So they got it down to 3. That's perfect. They just coat this sucker. This is my own steak and roast rub. It's a lot of chili powder and herbs and some salt and pepper, not a lot of sugars in it and things like that. But it's a little spicy, but it's mostly herby. You can find whatever thing you like, but the big thing is you gotta leave it on for about 24 hours for it to really penetrate. And then you put it in a Ziploc bag. Wait a minute, I got a couple of exposed edges. Hang on, we're gonna be eating this whole thing, so we might as well season the whole thing. We got a little extra dry rub in there, and Lord knows that stuff doesn't grow on trees. Kinda does, but all right. Now we're coated, we've used all our dry rub, let's get it in the bag. All right, that'll go in the bag, it'll go in the fridge. Like I said, 24 hours is ideal. At least 6, probably not more than 36 hours, because the salts will start to do weird things. Now wash your hands, and let's put this in the fridge and wait to cook it tomorrow. I'm excited. Hey, it's tomorrow and I'm hungry, so let's cook a tri-tip. You want to start on a cold grill. This is, you've just turned it on, you've basically done nothing but clean your grates off. I know it doesn't look very clean, but it is. Now put the fat side down, because you want to kind of start rendering that fat as the temperature comes up. So put the fat side down. Again, you're on a fairly cold grill. You've just lit the thing. It's on low. Come back 10 minutes later, and it doesn't look like anything has happened, except you've got a couple of grill marks in the fat. You're starting to loosen and render the fat. It's perfect. All right, now set it, and you're gonna let this go about 15 minutes, and every 15 minutes you're gonna come back and check it and flip it. And keep doing that until you get it looking fairly nice, and you're gonna want to take its temperature. I'm going in the end here to see where we're at, and you want it to be about 110, 105-ish at this point. Before you go to the next thing, because we're doing the reverse sear. We started cold and we're going to end hot. So once you get that thing up to about 110 degrees, it's ready to go to the sear stage. The odd thing about this is there's a glaze that goes on it. I know that sounds weird, but bear with me on this one. I've been doing this for years. I kind of know what I'm doing. This is a sweet, not vinegar-based barbecue sauce. Pause for laughter. No, seriously, it is. This is actually Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce, and it's really good on this. It really is. It doesn't taste like you smothered it in barbecue sauce, and you'll see why in a second. You're using this to caramelize the outside of the skin and build this beautiful crust on it. It'll get hot as the fats are rendering out, the barbecue catches fire, you get a nice flame kiss, all this turns into wonderful sugary kind of sweet glaze on the thing and the flavor. It's amazing. Please just try it once. Trust me, it's really good. I know it's a $25 steak, but try it. It's worth it. I wouldn't lead you down a bad road on that one, I promise. Okay, now that needs to caramelize. Again, we've cranked the temperature up, so it's going to take about 5 minutes. Come back 5 minutes, we're at 500 degrees on the barbecue, and we have fire. Don't be afraid of the fire. Fire's your friend. Now put the thick end into the fire, not the thin end. You want to, not kill it. You want it to all be nice. And the beautiful thing about this is the end will be a little bit more done. So you have those people that like a little bit more medium or medium well, they give them the end slices. They want rare, go towards the middle. You know, it's something for everyone. It's a crowd pleaser, as they say. And you're going to want to flip this thing back and forth a couple times. But the biggest thing is keep an eye on your temperature. This isn't a set it and forget it thing. This can get away from you in a hurry. So keep checking it. Get the thermometer in there. Try and find the center. You're looking for about 125 to 130 degrees tops. 120 to 125 is usually about where I'll pull it. This was about 118, so it's got a little more to go. This one's pretty thick, getting in the middle there. That's getting close to 120. So we're gonna flip it over, caramelize the other side really nice, get it in the fire. You can see it bubbling and crackling and all that yummy goodness. That is the best flavor you can ever imagine. It is so good, seriously. But yeah, she's gonna take just another minute or two, take it off the fire, close the lid, and pray we don't overcook this thing. It's been about 2 more minutes. Let's see what we got. Again, we're gonna take the temperature. Always be taking the temperature. If you get over 135 degrees, you've ruined this thing. So don't do that. If you like well done steak, pick something else because a tri-tip is not for you. This is best medium rare. It really is. If it's too rare, it's not. You haven't broken down the fibers well enough. So you really kind of medium rare is the target. And it's going to rest for 15 minutes. This isn't like a regular steak, remember? So it's still going to come up to temperature a little bit more. So you're going to pull it a little bit earlier than you would a normal steak. All right, grill's on fire, but we've turned it off. Let's just let it burn out. It makes it clean up a lot easier later. Let's go inside and rest this thing. All right, now that we've brought it inside, all you have to do is grab some foil, cover your pan, cover this sucker, and it's going to rest again 15 minutes. This redistributes the juices because again, it's not like a steak. It's like more like a roast, so treat it that way. Put it in someplace warm. If you're cooking other things, put it behind the pot boiling a bunch of water, and you're set. 15 minutes later, this is what you get. You've got your pan, it's well rested, she's ready to go. You got your cutting board, a very sharp knife. If you can, sharper the better, trust me. You want nice, beautiful slices, and the thing wiggles around, so sharp knife makes your life much, much easier. Look at how amazing this is. It's gorgeous. If you're watching this right now, tell me, leave a comment. How hungry are you right now? Seriously. Because I'm watching this, I gotta go make another tri-tip. Seriously, this is so beautiful. Alright, so cutting this thing is as important as any other part of it, maybe more important. You do not go straight down. I'm cutting at about a 30 degree angle, something like that maybe. You cut on the end of it like that. You want to cut against the grain of the meat. Obviously, if you know anything about cutting meat, you cut against the grain and you get short fibers that are easy to eat and easy to chew. You get long fibers. Long fibers are like things that don't chew easily. So cut it that way and you'll be much, much happier. This thing is kind of wiggling around on me and it's a little tough to cut. So I'm having a little bit of trouble with it for some stupid reason. Don't push too hard or you'll squeeze all the juice out. So I'm being as gentle as possible. And as you can see, we started off at about medium and we've gone to medium rare here and just square it up. You know, you gotta sometimes take out that little piece. It's okay. I have a dog. They'll be happy. And just keep slicing until you've got enough meat for all the people who'll be eating tonight. And I forgot I have 2 dogs, so I better take that little piece off. Otherwise, the other one's gonna be pissed and I'm gonna find something weird in my shoe. I don't like that. So keep cutting until you've got as much as you're gonna eat. You're gonna eat more than you think you are. But generally the rule is about a ½ pound of cooked tri-tip per person. Tri-tip fully trimmed is gonna be about 3 pounds. So you'd think you're maybe going to get 5 people out of a tri-tip. Reality is you're going to get maximum of 4. And it just, people are going to eat more than you think. This is a hero meal. People love this. So, just plan on 1 tri-tip per 4 people. Unless they're competitive eaters, and then maybe it's 3 people to a tri-tip. I don't know. If all your buddies are a bunch of fat guys, yeah, maybe it's just for the 2 of you. Who knows? I don't judge. Look at me. Anyway, that's basically it. You got your pan drippings here. That took a weird turn. Sorry. You got your pan drippings here. You want to pour that back on top of it, and you are ready to eat this thing. I can't wait. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching this. I put a chimichurri on top of this, which is amazing. Some potatoes, some vegetables. It's incredible. If you want to see more stuff like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one just after I make myself another tri-tip. All right. See you later. Bye.